Imagine this: a great and mighty warrior, feared by many, but suffering from a disease that no wealth or power could cure. His skin was covered in sores, his flesh wasting away. He had won many battles, but this was one he couldn't fight alone. Then a shocking message reaches him. There is a prophet in Israel who can heal you. Desperate for a cure, he sets off on a journey that will change his life forever. But what happens next is something no one saw coming. The prophet doesn't even come out to meet him. Instead, he gives a strange and humiliating instruction. Will the proud warrior humble himself and obey? Or will he walk away from his only chance at healing? Welcome to Bible Breakdown, where we make Bible stories simple and powerful. Stay with us to find out, because this story holds a powerful lesson for us today. Naaman's disease and desperation, 2 Kings 5:1-3. Naaman was the commander of the Syrian army, a powerful man who had won many victories. But despite his strength and success, he had leprosy, a terrible skin disease that made him an outcast in society. One day, a young Israelite servant girl, captured during war, saw her master suffering. Instead of remaining silent, she boldly spoke up. If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy. 2 Kings 5:3. This was Naaman's first test. Could he believe that a foreign prophet could heal him? Desperate, he decided to find out. Naaman seeks Elisha, 2 Kings 5:4-10. Naaman first went to the king of Syria, who sent him with a letter to the king of Israel. The letter demanded that Naaman be healed, but the king of Israel panicked, saying, "Am I God? Can I kill and bring back to life? Why does this man send me someone to be cured of leprosy?" 2 Kings 5:7. Hearing this, Elisha, the prophet of God, stepped in. He sent a message to the king. "Send him to me, and he will know there is a prophet in Israel." 2 Kings 5:8. Naaman arrived at Elisha's house with his soldiers, horses, and a fortune in gold and silver. But when he expected a grand healing ceremony, Elisha didn't even come outside. Instead, he sent a messenger with a simple command: "Go wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and you will be healed." 2 Kings 5:10. Naaman's pride almost cost him his miracle. 2 Kings 5:11-14. Naaman was furious. How could the prophet disrespect him like this? He expected a dramatic healing, not a humiliating bath in a dirty river. He turned away in anger, ready to leave still sick. But then his servants stepped in. They wisely asked, "My father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more? Then when he tells you wash and be cleansed." 2 Kings 5:13. Humbled, Naaman finally obeyed. He dipped himself 7 times in the Jordan River, and when he came out, his skin was completely restored, like that of a young child. Naaman's life was changed. 2 Kings 5:15-19. Overwhelmed by his miracle, Naaman rushed back to Elisha, declaring, "Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel." 2 Kings 5:15. He offered Elisha a great reward, but the prophet refused. Naaman then made a bold decision. He would no longer worship the false gods of Syria, but only the true God of. Lessons from Naaman's healing. 1. God's ways are not our ways. Naaman expected a grand miracle, but God tested his humility first. Isaiah 55:8-9. 2. Obedience brings breakthrough. If Naaman had walked away in pride, he would have remained sick. Sometimes, God's instructions seem simple, but they carry great power. 1 Samuel 15:22. 3. God can use anyone. A young servant girl led Naaman to his miracle. Never underestimate your influence. Matthew 5:14-16. Will you obey like Naaman? Naaman almost missed his miracle because of pride, but humility led him to healing. Drop an amen in the comments, and follow Bible Breakdown for more powerful Bible stories made simple.